back to my YouTube channel. Today we are gonna discuss a topic none other than my internal tournament. Yes, I had played an internal tournament recently, in fact yesterday, in which I come first with 5 out of 5 as a record. So today we're gonna discuss and analyze my all games, and before doing that, I'm gonna show you up the matchups, and please stay till the end because some of the brilliant games are coming up. So let's just get right into it. So these are the matchups. Our first game was against Shrestha, second game against Kavish, third game against Athar, and fourth game against Kush, and fifth game against Furkan, in which I had all won. So let's get into the first game right away. So it was a e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c5, c4, sorry. Very standard, very normal. And now I played knight to f6, attacking this pawn. This knight. Now many players over here, even intermediate and good players, play knight to c3. It is a very natural looking move because yes, you're defending the pawn, you're getting a piece out, and you're controlling the center. All the basic opening principles are being followed. But in this case, when you play knight to f6, knight to c3, this is not a good option because I can play knight captures e4. Yes, this is a shocking move because at first glance again, it looks like a piece blunder because after you take, and now you can guess the move which is d5, forking the knight and bishop. So again, now the bishop has to take. I took back with the queen and knight to c3. Now I can show you why there's an advantage. First, you see this evolution bar. It is showing better for black, and I'll give you the reason why. Because see, we are controlling the center much better. We have a bishop pair, that's a really huge advantage in the opening. And then after castle, I played bishop to d6. Then he played d3, which is not a bad move, but not a good move. Then I played h6. Why? Because I didn't want it to see any of the white pieces landing on g5 square. So for preventing that, I played h6. I could have also castled. It's the second best move or the first best move, I don't care. So after that, I played bishop to g4. And right now, see, I didn't castle because if I would have castled, I would have lost this advantage. I have an advantage now because I'm pinning the knight. The knight can't move because if you move, I take the queen and it's game over. So I pin the knight, and then you play h3. Obviously, you want to kick out my bishop because you don't want the knight to remain pinned. And imagine here the queen moves like to d2. I take the knight, pawn takes, and the king is open. I can attack it, and it is vulnerable. So that didn't happen. And after h3, I retreated my bishop because I didn't want it to lose this opportunity to get it pinned. So after that, queen to e2 is a bad move because I played castling first, getting the king into safety, and then I should have played f5. But this is a very bad move because it gives me the opportunity to play knight to d4. Yes, getting the piece into the center, and now I'm attacking both these things. And the funniest thing is you can't take because your queen is still pinned and it's hanging. So the queen had to move here, and I played this knight captures f3 check. The queen can't take because I take the bishop, so obviously, and the pawn had to capture here. But now my intentions are clear. This king is opened up and is vulnerable, so I get my queen into the attack, play f5 and be aggressive. So before that, I played f5, getting the queen out, and if you played a check, I played king to h8. But I don't understand why is it showing inaccuracy because I think that's a mistake. So this is a big mistake, because I get to play rook to f6. Why? Because see, rook to f6, my intentions are very clear. I want to play rook to g6. I want to get this king out here, and then my bishops are gonna just enjoy the party. So, and white play knight to b5. I don't know what he's. I don't know what he wants to do. I played check. I gave him check. King move there. I played this. Now, I wanted to make a force like mating net. I'll show you how. And after this move, guess the best move what I played. Yes, I played knight to b rook captures b5. Sorry, I played rook captures b5. What is this? Oh, what is this? And after you take my rook, I have bishop captures f3. Check. The king has to move, and now again I give you the time to guess the move. It is e4 check. And after queen comes here, I take, bishop comes here, I take, and this is mate. So this was the game, how I won. This is the first game. Now the second game, let's go right into it. So this was a game. I had white pieces now. So e4 again, e5, knight f3, next is bishop c4. He played this against me, and again, as you know, I didn't play knight to c3 because I showed you right now. You should remember. I played d3, as I showed you, the best move. I played bishop to c5. I played bishop to e6, takes, and then knight to g4 is a very bad move. You don't know what is he doing. He wants to take that pawn. Okay, fine. I defended it. Simple. And this is aggressive. h5. What is h5? I don't know. Even I was trading. Then I played s3, kicking out the knight, and now I played knight to g5. You see this pawn? Attacking my two pieces, and you can't simply castle here because my h pawn has moved so much that that can be captured and maybe sacrificed to allow me to attack to the castled king. So that's why I took the advantage, and he played d5, and he took, and I played knight capture this. Wow, what a move! Forking the queen and rook. And it's not simple as it looks. If you play king captures h7, check, and e4. And this, it took moves. I took the pawn. Now this king is wide into the open. No, I know there are a lot of pieces to defend it, but still, I have a lot of advantage. You see this evolution bar? It's showing plus 1.8, so it's good. So again, this is a very bad move again. I just play this. Now I'm defending this pawn from being get captured, and I'm threatening many checks. And this was a blunder because firstly I kicked the knight. He's trying my queen. I took a check. I took the knight, and so check. You can't take my queen because this is a check. You take my queen, I take care of. I mean king. Sorry. So he had to take back, and I played check, 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 and I got my queen back. Then I played. Then my opponent played bishop d7. I played king e2. I didn't want to castle. No, I couldn't castle actually. The rook is blocking his fight. Remember? So I played king e2, trying to get one of my rooks here, develop an attack. But he played this rook to c8. I got my queen into the center. This was a bad move. I took. He had to go here, and now you can guess how I mated the black game. So first I played b5 check. The bishop had to take, because if the bishop did not take, and the king would have gone a5, this is mate. So this did not happen, and bishop to b5 check came. Now you can guess the move. Now you should really guess the move. It is rook to a4 check. Insane looking move, as I showed. This takes, and now queen captures a4, mate. It is a really good feeling after you sacrifice a piece like that and win a game like this. So this is the second game I won. Let's go to the third game. This was a very small game, like miniature types. So let's go. I was black in this game. So e5. This was a king's gambit. And what to play against a king's gambit? You don't take. You play this move. Fuck beer counter gambit. So this is a blunder. See this evolution bar. See this. See this. It was equal, and now see this. Black is dominating. With this check, king had to come. Check. 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 Oh, not a check. Sorry. Mate. So I'll show you what happened. Instead, in this position, if they were to play g3, I would have taken this and forking the king and rook. I'm winning here, but this was not happening, and king to e2. Now you can guess why didn't I play bishop to g4? Because like you see, oh, the king moves again. I take the queen. I'm so smart. No, because if you play bishop g4, the knight blocks and it's over. So that's why you play this check. The king had to come here. Then I played bishop c5 check, getting all my pieces with tempo. The king had to come furthermore out. I played queen captures e5 check. The king had to come here. I played a small waiting move, knight to f6, because I was preparing this check. Now I played this. I played c6. You had to go behind and just mate. So this was a miniature, and I had won this game. Now let's go to the fourth game now. This is a very interesting game. I played my second best move of the tournament. So let's get right. This time before, just normal e4 was not there. There was d4 moving, very sensible, like normal. So we played knight to f6, c4, very normal. I played e6, knight to c3, and I played d5. He pushed. I played this because I didn't wanted anything to come here. This. I'll just fast forward here because it's boring. This is an interesting thing. Castle. I pushed. He had to come back, and this is a waste. I pushed again because I wanted this bishop to just suffer and get suffocated. Again, I was castle getting in safety. I did it centralized, and this is a very important move. Knight to h7 is a good move. I'll tell you why. Now we are getting aggressive. Now we play f5. Shutting down this bishop completely. This bishop is like, whoa, where can it go? So, and now you saw why I played knight to h7. My main purpose was to get this trade, like, because see, I'll just explain. Now, in this position, I can't play knight to queen to g5. But after this, wait, what's happening? Something mouse click, something happened. Yeah, in this position, first thing, I can't play this. Even in this position, I can't play this because the knight takes. But in this position, after you take, I can play this. And the queen is attacking the queen. This bishop is powerful. And the rook can also come and join the party. But he didn't take. He played this. I played this, getting the queen here, trying to get it here. He played this. Now see, I'm trying to get all my pieces slowly but steadily getting closer to the king. He played this. I played queen g6. He played knight e5. I played bishop captures e5. This is a blunder. This is a big blunder. Why? Because I take the bishop. I take the knight and now I'll give you 1 minute. No, I'll not give you 1 minute. It's too much. Pause the video and try to find the best move. If you find it's good, or it's okay. Okay. If you found d4 is right, this is what I played. Why is it the best move? If you were to take, I played this knight to s3 check. King has to go anyway, and this is mate. You see what happened? When you play this knight to e5, I took the knight, he took the pawn, and now this bishop who was sitting here doing nothing became the best piece in the world, best bishop. And then hence I got the sacrifice because see, if you not do anything, if you would have just to play defensive, because imagine if you move your knight, same thing is gonna happen. Same thing is gonna happen, and then you have to defend with a move something like I don't know anything, but this is really bad. And anything you would do, I would have taken the knight. So this is our third game. This is a very exciting game, and now let's go to my fourth and final game against Ivan Vivan. So exciting game. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. So I was white, and this is the final game. If I would have won this, which I did, I would have won the tournament, which I did. So let's start. E4, E5. Oh no, sorry, not E5. Sorry, E6. The French defense. I played D4 controlling the center. D5 trying to break in the center. I played E5. I denied it. C5, C3, Queen B6, Knight F3, Knight C6. This is all main line. I've studied these positions many times. I know all the basic openings. A3. This is the main line here. And now, I think Bishop D7 and Knight to H6 are more popular moves. But he played Knight to E7 instead. Then I played B4. He didn't took, which is good for me now. Because then I played Bishop E3, Knight to G6, Bishop to E2. I'm getting all my pieces slowly and steadily develop. And I played Knight to. Wait, Knight to D2, yes. And then he got castle. I played Queen to C2. I don't know why is it an inaccuracy, but it's okay. Then my opponent played Bishop D7. For a long time in this game, I didn't castle because I thought, how are these morons going to attack me? Only this knight can come out. And very difficult for the knight also, because the position is so damn locked. How can he through? How can he get through? So I thought you don't even need to castle, just attack. Damn it. So I played A5, A4, trying to lock it more because I wanted to play something like A5, and this is locked. This is locked. You're never gonna get through. So this was a big blunder because now I locked the position furthermore. And B5. Oh, sorry, very sorry. This keyboard I don't know. So, and then I had to go back. And the knight is like, bro, why am I even living? You can't come. Here you can't come. Here you can't come. Here you can't come. Here. All the squares are blocked. Funny. I played H4 going for the attack. This is a good move. I played H5 continuing it. Knight to H8 was the best move again. I played G4, which shows like an inaccuracy, but I don't know why. He took, I took, and now the knight is beautifully placed in the center. I played G5 and Knight to F7. This was a blunder, I don't know why. But let's just go for it. And you took, I took back. The queen had to come to B6. I castled, and again it's showing a blunder, I don't know. You took, I came back, and right now also nothing is happening. So I played rook to b8, getting the queen out, and I played f4, trying to come in with more pawns to get the position open and run this castle. So he played b5. Now he is also trying to do the same thing. He's trying to get his pawns and hunt me. So I played this, he played this, and now, oh sorry. Now you should guess this move, what I played. This is a very difficult move to find, firstly. Okay, now I played bishop to h5. What on earth is that? And you see something in blue color with double exclamation marks? That is called a brilliant move. Brilliant. You see, the best move and tricky to find too. What is it written? This is a move which I played the third time in my career in out of like 4,000 games. You can now imagine how tricky is it to find it. And it is not in every game. I'm telling you, you can't find it in every game you play. So this was a move. Now you see how the evolution bar also came up from 0,0 to 3.0. And the thing is, if you take, I push g6, you can't take me because this is mate straight away. So the best move is bishop f6, and then you play rook g to b1. If you take, oh sorry, not this, with this. And what on earth are you going to do? You can't escape this because like something like queen to e8, you play rook captures h5, and you are just winning here. Play anything. what will you play? I don't even know what you will play. I would have resigned in this position because it's 4.7 plus. Because you can't stop this. Like imagine if I were to play this. He captured L7. It's a double check. King has to come to H8 or it does not matter. I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna win. So this was the final game I won. But let me show you what happened actually in the game. So after I played Bishop to sorry. Again this keyboard. Yeah, I played Bishop to H5. Now this was also a blunder. I don't know why. I took takes push. King moves to F7. Promoted to a knight. Get piece. Queen had to come out. Check. Moves. Takes. Not takes, sorry. Pushes. And this is check. Blocks. Mate. So this is how I won the internal tournament. And this was. See, I made many inaccuracies and mistakes here and there. But it is okay. And you can guess what I got as a prize. Yes, I got 3 months of diamond membership on chess.com. This is very good because I paid 400 rupees for the tournament and I got like something like 1100 as a prize, which I ultimately say like 600 500 rupees. I had fun during this tournament. Thank you so much for joining and watching till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe, and tell me which was the best game you think, and tell me in the comments what do you want next. Bye bye. Thank you. Have a good day.